We can fill everybody's diff.
You might want to ask first.
Alright, so we're changing the differential oil. We wanted to inspect this differential anyway because well, it'd be nice to know what we're dealing with and make sure there's no damage, but we found out that she looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and put a new gasket in here and fill this up with some royal purple to get us down the road in the future. But I think, yeah, it's going to be good. We just had to get it all cleaned up, and once we get the cover back on, then we can start working on de-rusting some of this back here so we can paint all this up and get it looking nice. But with the cover off, we had Vic was working on the front while I was back here, so we didn't get any dust or big chunks of dirt in here. But yeah, so I'm just getting ready to put this back on. It looks like everything's going to line up just fine. It's kind of ugly.
Nice fresh gasket though.
Yep, it's got a nice fresh gasket.
And we used some brake clean inside there to clean that all out so there's no like debris, any chunks of metal, anything inside the cover, so it's all clean and ready to go back together.
Yep, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slap a few bolts in here and we'll get it started.
And the differential oil that came out was pretty clean.
Oh yeah, that was nice. That was a good surprise. I was happy just to see there was some in it. So that's always a good start. Sometimes these things leak and people just drive them dry forever.
Yeah, exactly. Until they start hearing.
Yeah.
And then it's like too late.
Too late at that point. But right now she's. This is what we got out of there. It's a little bit.
It's a little dirty, but dirty. I mean, there's no metal shavings.
No metal shavings. Everything looked really good in there. So.
While Mike's finishing that up, I want to show you guys where I found the drain plug at, or the fill plug, whatever you want to call it. It's actually the fill plug.
Yeah.
It's way over here on this side, and it's pretty grimy, but I got it open. It actually opened up really easy, so that's a good thing. I sprayed some lubrication on there. Can't go wrong with a little lube and a little brake clean to clean up around it. Got that ready to go. It just happens.
When you start working on stuff, you find out real quick what you don't have.
Exactly. And while he's finishing those up, guys, I'll show you what we're talking about here. This is the royal purple right here. It's a 7590. That's what we're going to stick in this baby. If you're not familiar with it, it's good stuff. All right, I'm going to show you guys real quick what I started kind of on the front here a little bit. Then we're going to do a little time lapse of the because it's just loud and obnoxious. But I got the front started. We're using the oh, that's the wrong one. We're using the needler here for just to get off the heavy rust, and then I just got to keep working my way back. And then Mike brought over the rust encapsulator. It's really expensive, guys, so try to use it very carefully and make sure you don't get it all over the place, because it's a lot of money for a gallon of that stuff. All right, we're gonna get working on this. We'll see what we can do about getting this thing filled back up.
Juice it up!
All right, guys, we're putting the old royal purple into the diff. According to the interwebs, 2.5 quarts, which is a lot. But we have a lot, so we're good.
Yeah.
I think we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarts of it here.
Yeah, and then there's another 6 in the truck.
Huh. Well, alrighty then.
We can fill everybody's diff.
Alright guys, Mike is starting the process of putting on the rust encapsulator paint kind of stuff onto this floor that he redid. This is going to keep it from further rust. It won't take too long to get this all done. I mean, it'll take an hour or so probably, right?
Yeah.
So, how many coats do you got to put on, Mike?
Just one.
Just one coat?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let him keep doing this. I'll take you guys out there and show you. We made a little progress on the frame as well. It's a long, arduous process, but with between the grinder and the needler, we just got to basically take off all of the heavy rust, get all this like old undercoating off. We got to get it pretty clean. It doesn't have to be 100% clean, because then we're going to encapsulate this whole frame with that rust encapsulator as well. We'll keep showing you as we progress further into this, and hopefully we can get some paint on this frame today as well. Alright guys, it may not look like much to you still, but from where we were until now, we put a lot of elbow grease into getting this thing cleaned up. Like I said, it still looks rusty, but you know what? It was way rustier before. Mike's still working on the bottom part of the frame there. We've used multiple different tools on this. He's using a wire brush now on the angle grinder. I've been using the needler here, the needling tool. And we got this brush on here too. Yeah, it's looking way better. Another hour or so we'll be able to paint this baby up. Alright guys, here's the finished floor with the rust encapsulator on it. Man, it looks so much better, you guys. I love it. It's taking a little while to dry. It's only like about 45 degrees outside right now, so it's going to take a little while to dry. We have to bring the heater in here and put it on it. But what we're going to do next, hopefully, I showed you guys this a little bit ago, but we're going to try to put some cheese.
That got me earlier too.
Put some paint on the back of this thing. We're getting close. So within the next 15-20 minutes, we're definitely going to put some paint on this. Hey guys, so we're doing a little encapsulating here. Yeah, man, that's going to look so good. Alright, so now we are putting in some sound dampener in the C10 to 66 cab. We got this, Mike bought this from Vivor, Amazon, right?
Yeah.
And it's going in pretty good. Stuff's pretty awesome. I got this side about, I don't know, a little over half done, 3/4 of the way done. I'm going to move on to the next side. It's just in these little squares. Actually, they're rectangles. And then we're going to keep going at this. I'll give you a really quick update on the paint situation. We got, I don't know, about 3/4 of it done, I'd say.
Oh, probably, yeah, easy.
So it's coming out really good, guys. I mean, this stuff it's good paint. I know I've mentioned that many times, but this stuff is this rust inhibitor is the way to go if you want to take care of a rusty frame or rusty anything. So we'll give you more updates here in a little while once we get this all done, and I'll give you another update on the sound dampener over here once we get that done.
Alright guys, a little update. Vic's been putting the Vivor sound dampening material in the truck. It looks really good too, man. Vic did a stellar job, man. He pieced it all in real nice. And yeah, it looks good, Vic. And then I'll give you a little wide shot here, but that's going to be nice. And we are going to put some carpet over that. And then this is also, him and I worked together on this quite a bit. But yeah, we got the frame all covered with rust encapsulator. And it looks good. Won't be long, we'll be dropping the old engine back in there. Can't wait.
All right, guys, so Mike had bought some 1-inch wheel spacers for this. We got the first one on here. We just wanted to show you a little idea of what it looks like. We don't want to go with 2-inch because it would have pushed the tires out too far. We've got these deep dish rims here. Let me flip it over for you all to put on it. We needed to push it out about 1 inch, so we did it.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
And then this side over here is my project. I've just started working on it. We're going to take all these old boards out of here. This is the bottom. Obviously, they look way better on the bottom. On the top, they're wasted. So I've got about 400 bolts to pull out of here. And I will probably show you guys a little bit later here what it looks like once we get a little further.
Yeah. Unfortunately, somebody didn't take very good care of the top of that
No.
bed, because if it looked like that, we could probably save it.
Exactly. All right, guys. So I've been working on this for a little bit. And there is literally 200 bolts in this thing. I've got it about 3/4 of the way disassembled. Mike had to come over and help me with a few things. We had to use the old saws out to cut a couple bolts off. We were able to get this inner fender, inner wheel well out. We're working on this one right now. There's just a bunch of bolts that are kind of crusty and rusty up here that we got to take out of there. Then that one will come out. And then we'll start taking the wood out. But we got this whole top rail right here. I haven't even touched that yet because it's kind of high up there and I didn't bring the ladder out yet. So
the good news is the strips are in good shape.
Yeah, they are in good shape.
Because just that kit alone is a couple $100. So
Yikes.
That's nice. We don't have to buy that. We'll probably just have to clean those up and paint them.
And then these are in good shape. Pretty good shape too. The rails.
Yeah. Yeah, the rails aren't bad. Once we get them out, we can see if they're going to fit up there. Actually, we have one. We should just set it up there and see what it is.
Yeah, take one. Yeah, they're heavy. This box was super heavy. With all that wood. And
these back in the 60s? Because the new box is actually going to go up here on this rail. These are short.
Dang it.
But we can
we add a little bit on the ends?
We can make that work.
Some bracketry.
We're selling this for $5,000 on the sheer web.
Exactly. Oh yeah, by the way, too, Mike got all the wheels done, the spacers and everything on it. It's gonna really drop it like it's hot. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's gonna be great.
We still got a whole bunch of work to do to them wheels though. They're kind of dinged up and they gotta have a lot of paint.
But we're gonna make that happen too.
Or powder coat. I haven't decided yet.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this. Nothing ever goes as planned, as you know, if you guys do your own projects. Yeah. So we're gonna keep busting away at it and give you an update here in a minute. All right, guys, we got the box on the frame, but there's nothing in here yet. We used a couple of the old the supports to get it to where it was holding up by standing by itself. Yeah, I think we wanted to say, yeah.
Get the cab on, though.
True. Because back here there's nothing. And then, well, right there you can see that we're back a little further than the frame actually runs, which is fine. We can make brackets and everything for that to work.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna have to bring it up though, because I don't think the cab is gonna sit quite that low.
Yeah. It'd be cool. It'd be
Might
cool.
have to bring it up.
We're gonna try to get the cab on, but I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. But all the wood came out, everything came out over here, as you can see. That we took out of the back of this thing. It was obviously pretty messy. Look at that. Look at that pile.
Yeah.
Oof. So yeah, this is great though. I mean, if
it ain't still raining, we can just push this out and get the
right.
cab over here. It'll only take a minute.
I'm gonna try to get over here a little further this way so I can show you guys a better profile.
Everything's dirty and nasty, but
who cares? It's
it won't
beautiful.
be that way for long.
No. All right, we're gonna push this thing out. Oh yeah, I also took out these two guys. I forgot to show you the fender inner fender weld here, inner fender weld. We got those out too. So yeah, this is a big win here. I know we say that a lot, but anything we do and it works is a win.
Yep.
Maybe we can get you a good profile from up here.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to bring the engine over today.
No, I've been raining. There's like 100% chance of rain almost all day, and then we had a couple little snafus we had to work out. Well, yeah, we got through them. We always do. So now we're going to push this back. Try to muscle that cab back over here, get it on the hoist, and see if we can set it on there for y'all. We'll be back. All right, guys, so we got the cab on. We've got it pretty close to where it's going to be. I mean, there's always a lot of adjustments to do after the fact, but so we haven't got the motor in it yet, which will be our next project, which will give us another 600 pounds roughly up front to bring it down a little lower. The back of it is sitting pretty low. It's not quite as low as we'd hoped for yet, but there's always time to fix that later. If we like it the way it is, then we'll just leave it this way. So not too fretting over it. So this is all we're going to get done for today. We are done out of day and it's raining again outside. We are going to get the motor in next week. We're going to bring some doors over, I think, and try those on there and see what they look like. We still got a lot to do.
That's another thing we have to consider too. Those doors are going to put weight on the cab. Those doors are 100 pounds a piece.
True. Yeah, they're heavy. I remember that now. We found out the encapsulator definitely works. It just kind of like Rain-X. It just wells up on top of it.
Yep.
And then we'll get the motor in next week. We'll bring some doors over. We have to cut this cab off yet, but that's way down the road. We'll probably get it even, we may even do our first drive before we get to that.
One thing we're definitely going to do before we do that is get everything mounted where it needs to be.
Right.
So, I mean, right now we're still in the process of trying to figure out how we're going to mount it.
Exactly. Because right now we got it mounted with blocks of wood in the back here anyways. That's all stuff we can figure out though. That's not hard stuff to do. You just got to make the right brackets and such for it. All right, we're going to call it here in a few minutes and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, good. Thanks for watching.